Good Saturday. Hello. I can't say what I was about to say because I realized that was copyrighted to Nickelodeon's opening morning theme, and we're not doing Nickelodeon theme stuff this morning for our brain break trivia. We're doing the Nightmare Before Christmas and Tim Burton stuff. Hello there. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I'm your soul writer, author of sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and tired-brained nerdy references. Welcome to Saturday morning for the Heartbreathings writing community. We are here 9 a.m. Eastern for about 3 hours. We're going to do 6 25-minute sprints with about 5-minute breaks in between. So how has your preptober been going? How have things been treating you? We're going to go ahead and get into the chat here and start saying hello. Diane, my dear Diane, you win the prize. You were here first, according to StreamYard at least. Congratulations. Good morning. Let me adjust my camera. We have some kitties eating breakfast, so if you see a tail on occasion or someone jump up and down, that's what you're dealing with there. So, good morning, Mama Melissa. She'll be going on tomorrow morning, first thing, same time slot, basically. Cool Gamer, good morning. Hello. Wait a minute. Cheesecake Man. We were literally talking on the phone not even 3 minutes ago. That was fast movement. Good morning. Good morning. He's still on his way to work, so we'll probably get updates as to what he's doing, and I can probably describe what he's doing in chat. Good afternoon, Ellie. Good afternoon. I guess I should... Who is it that says happy time zone? Somebody I've seen and heard says happy time zone. That's appropriate, right? Good morning or good afternoon, Hafren. It's great to see ya. Diane's trying to learn teleparty right quick. I'm going to be working on that too because tomorrow I have a live stream at 1 o'clock. I'm going to slip into the teleparty for like 45 minutes. And then the hubby and I are going to go out to the same fall festival we went to this time last year to celebrate our pregnancy that was short-lived celebration, but we still want to go again this year and see what's new. So tomorrow's going to be a blast. Diane also needs to regroup and have a brain reboot. Coffee or tea or whatever you drink first thing in the morning, maybe. Ninja, good morning. Didn't sleep well last night, and now Athena's screaming for me. Yeah, I'll be getting screamed at here in a little bit for food and stuff. I understand that statement. I hope things go great. Ellie's planning meals and snacks today. Hey, NaNoWriMo's right around the corner. That's a good habit to be in right about now if you plan to do it or not. 13 Lunas, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Sarah, good morning and happy Saturday to you as well, my friend. And Heather, Preptober is a mess, but you're a discovery writer, and there's nothing wrong about that. No shame. Like, when it comes to poetry, I discovery write. When it comes to fiction, I'm a plantster now. I used to be a plotter, so I understand. Discovery writing is super important. 13 Lunas will be working on world building. Awesome. If you've not seen Sarah's materials and you are part of the Heartbreathings, go check it out. If not, there should be a pinned comment there on the Facebook end for you all to follow. Melissa's getting your coffee and then make an addition to your newest workbook. Yes. So is this the one I have seen or one I've yet to see? Because the one I've seen is absolutely, like, from a teaching perspective, on point. On point. Ditto with Heather for Ellie. You're a pantster. No problem with that whatsoever. No problem with that whatsoever. Diane, why did you think teleparty was today? I thought it was tomorrow. Am I wrong? Is it today? Mind you, it could be today, Diane. But that's what my planner looks like right now. So to be fair, go by whatever Sarah has posted. If it is today, that's going to save me a lot tomorrow. One I've yet to see. Good to know. And I'm having some really bad lag at the moment. Let's hope it gets done and over with. Yeah, I'm going to double check in the groups, and it could be today, but if today is day 4, then yes, it is today. Put it that way. I'm sorry I've caused any confusions. There we go. NaNoWriMo food planning. There you go. That's the way to go, Ellie. And your little Athena loves her mama in the mornings. Ninja saying, hey, my husband and I had feline paralysis the last week because it's so cold. Anyway, we do a little thing around here, don't we? We need to get into doing a little thing. Our cup of positivity. Whoa, did it freeze? Did it freeze? That looks so weird. Okay, I'll take the hint that that's not wanting to work this morning. Note to me, that's not wanting to work this morning. That's not good. Anywho, our cup of positivity otherwise does tell us, other than fighting with the tech gremlins and not letting them win, you only fail when you stop trying. Of course. I pull that one when the tech gremlins show up. You only fail when you stop trying. With that being in mind, let's go ahead and switcheroony into our sprints. Maybe it'll play this one. Yeah, of course it's going to play that one. Ugh, awesome. Where you've got a new timer for everyone as well. There will be a noise at the end. So, fair warning. Let's go ahead and get started. And of course, we cannot start without saying, in honor of Cowboy Bebop's opening theme song, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Maybe. Maybe. We're going to not use that option this morning. None of my videos want to work now all of a sudden. Why not? Now let's jam. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can rock that back to about a 5-minute mark for us. That's close enough. Switch around the video correctly, Jenna, and get us all into a chat break. How did the first one go, everybody? How did the first one go? I'm working on an Excel spreadsheet. Lay gasp. Of course, it's in Excel. Planning out my Kickstarter for my book one relaunch. For those who don't know, I'm unpublishing my 3 books that are currently out and relaunching them, new covers. Book 1 has a completely new ending. Like, the last couple of chapters are completely rewritten. A lot of stuff has changed. So, yeah, I'm working on a Kickstarter to help pay for stuff. So, more info on that in the future, though. How's everyone doing? We had a lot of activity in chat, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to try and fast track through the comments as well as I can. Ninja says, little Athena loves mama in the mornings. And thank you all for double checking. On my end, I had like spinny winnies, scrollies, pausey, jitteriness of computer not workingness. Kind of what a computer might do if a cat did what Athena's trying to do to the keyboard is applying here. But on the internals, we got it fixed. So yes, send the tech gremlins my way. I had to give them a challenge. Thank you, Cup of Positivity, for that. So coffee time for Ninja. Got some sleep last night, but it was extremely disrupted. So you're not feeling Athena's antics right now. Maybe it's time to catnip, and the post-catnip crash will allow for a nap. That's a suggestion. Mo, it's great to see you. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are, right? Joining now, getting some plotting done and preparing your chapter and scene map for Nano. Awesome. It is today for the teleparty. I was wrong. My notes on my planner, too much stuff, not enough space to write, basically. So the Hocus Pocus teleparty is today, not tomorrow. I was wrong. Good. Is it Carrie or Kari? Because I have 2 students this year. One says it one way, one says it another. So I'd rather ask. Good to see you. Book 2 of your cozy mystery. Great to have you here. Xenia, hello. Yuta, hello. Jumping in to the first sprint. You have only one more scene to write for the second book in your series, and really hope to finish that today. I hope we can get to help you. We have, I think, 5 more sprints to go after this. It doesn't take much to confuse me much either, my dear friend. No shame, Diane. None whatsoever. Sunny is trying to fix chapter 20. You've got this. Maybe consider another character's perspective and see how that influences the character who you are writing it from the control of POV from, maybe. Sometimes the secondary characters give you really good feedback like that. Like, let them be part of the fishbowl, of the outside of the fishbowl. Let them give you, as a writer, feedback, because they often do get ignored by the writer, I think. Diane, I'm trying to figure that out too, and definitely going to have to figure that out for sure this afternoon now. Martin, one of the Brit pack of AuthorTube. Hello. I also stopped into Colin Clark's stream to say hello to the others over there. The Brit pack are like a group of AuthorTubers who are amazing. They make epic content. Check out Martin and the others, please, for sure. Xenia is saying the day was a bit off, stayed up until 7 and then went back to bed at 4 p.m. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. now, so you're trying to get back on track. You've got this. And thank you. The timer, I did put a poll up because of the feedback you two are giving there. I have a feeling I know what the answer to the poll on the YouTube end is going to be. I didn't want to assume. But yeah, Canva for the win. Yes, you were up bright and early streaming with Ben Pick and working on your Nano outline. Ben just had a book, and I believe Martin and his co-author buddy just also had a book come out as well, and they're really good. They're really, really good. Oh, Inka, hello, my friend. Decorating your tiny lobby. Vestibule? Did I see that word used as well? Or is there a size difference? Just curious. We have just a couple of seconds left, so I'm going to try and get through one or two more. Xenia, mute that while we do so. Outline to satisfying chapter 20 and see if it flows nicely into 21. Inka, I do bet it's looking great because the notes we've gotten when you're working on it off and on through the week have been amazing. Melissa's saying workbook updated and sent to your other editor. Yes! And newsletter done and just awaiting the link to the self-care video. Ooh, I can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see that. Came late but gathering momentum. You've got it. If this is awesome for a week old, because up close you'll see they're like peeling and stuff, then I'm painting them way better than I thought. So thank you. Thank you. I do my own. It's the one thing I allow myself to do once a month as a splurge. I go and buy one new color that comes out from any like salon grade that you go to like Ulta or something for. But anyway, enough of that. Hafren saying you're listening to word reading out loud to you. You best advice I can give to anybody as a teacher because reading acts like muscle memory. You will catch yourself because your brain goes, that doesn't sound right. Use it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next sprint. I am going to toss a brain break question. I promised you fun stuff on Saturday mornings, not writing related stuff necessarily. So, what year did The Nightmare Before Christmas by Tim Burton debut as a movie? Let's go ahead and check that one out. Wow. And give you a little bit closer up of the timer this time. And let's hope it starts in 3, 2, 1. Enjoy your sprint, my friends. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and get everything switched around where we need it to be, and I'll give us the 6 minutes. Alrighty, because we're about to go into our self-care sprint type ideas here in a sprint or so anyway. So get the banners switcheroonied around to a chat break, but we had a brain break question, and yes, technically, oh goodness, my music won't stop. Thank you. Ugh. I was listening to musicals and stuff in my ear while lurking and doing about 20 other things. Anywho, I'd asked Nightmare Before Christmas, what year did it come out? 1993 is correct, and yes, Martin is technically correct. Tim Burton, because he paid to have it made and helped with some of the writing and slapped his name all over it, gets credit. But Selleck did, of course, go ahead and actually, do the directing and the hard work. I think the same happened with Coraline, didn't it? I think. Anyway, so that's one brain breakdown. How did it go for everyone? Please click the save button if you're working digitally. Please protect your documents from animals while you're chatting if you have a kitty cat or something nearby. How are things in chat, Xenia? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Good luck on the Kickstarter. It's a good thing I'm doing this in Excel because I have the math version of dyscalculia, so I'm relying on Excel to do all the math for me, and I hope I put it in there right. Sarah's working on your nano schedule and meal plan. Awesome, awesome. I gotta finalize ours and sit down with the Cheesecake Man to do so. Thank you for the reminder. Heather, first sprint is always housework. Yep, you got to get going. You got to do what you got to do, and you're welcome to do what you need to while you're here. Diane's picking up your disaster of a workroom and a planning day. That's kind of what I thought I was going to do today. And then I remembered, no, I'm not going to be able to do that today. I apparently have a lot of stuff scheduled today, and that's okay. Yutha, your cat Lee, is sleeping very peacefully beside you at the moment, and you hope that he stays that way for a while longer. I don't blame you. It's getting there, Diane. And Diane, you work so hard. Give yourself the grace of self. You're all right. It's Carrie. Gotcha. Thank you for the correction, my dear. 13 Lunas finally is getting sunny in this part of the woods. You're in Chile. Ooh, yeah. We're starting to get cold. You're opposite of us, right? Southern hemisphere. So you're getting ready to go into spring. Enjoy it, my dear. Enjoy it. Martin, the McMurdo Rift by Bradley Legend is out. Oh, is it ever? And it's good. It's so good. Melissa, oh yeah, I am the other editor. Oh, okay. I'll check my email. Inca, honestly, I think the vestibule is more accurate. Can barely turn around in there. Gotcha. It's just really enough to hang up your coat and leave if put it on or take it off, it sounds like. Xenia, nope. 1993, close. It feels like that movie, I think, was very ahead of its time tech-wise, even though it married old tech and new tech together in some ways. You saw that Happy Planner has a... Don't tell me these things! I know they have the Nightmare Before Christmas planner, and the Hello Kitty stuff will fit inside of it. I've already looked, and I'm trying to ignore that. And yes, you have every right to pedant there. Very much deserved. I stood corrected. Xenia, yeah, 93. Not close. Closer. Trying to scroll down. I do love the musical The Producers as well. Love most musicals, honestly. Good morning, Mary. Hello there, Angela. Walks in slowly, tired and carefully, carrying Mocha. Happy Saturday, and to all of my dear wizards in chat, be kind to yourselves. A wizard is never late, Frodo. They arrive precisely when they mean to, okay? You're here when you're meant to be. You're quite all right, my friends. You're quite all right. So, scrolling up. Oh, wow. I'm a little bit behind. It's okay. We shall get there. And Rita, right behind. You're all right. You're here. You're not late. We're glad to have you, and you probably deserve the rest anyway. Ninja, 1 cup of coffee down, 2 to go. I need to go get another coffee during the sprint. For sure. If you have time, unexpected pun there, make fun of the timer. If you run out of time or don't have the time, don't stress. Aww. Honestly, I'm going to make a how-to video really quick per request from a certain Melissa. I'm just going to share it to the admin group because I made this in less than 20 minutes. So, like, that's including letting it render on my computer too, because I used DaVinci. So, I'll share that with you. There may be some new. Yes! Disco Chad! Disco Chad! Hashtag chair dance. Hashtag. Okay, I'm done. No, I'm not, but I'm done for now. Melissa, yes. I had no idea that YouTube had a Brit pack. Yes. Inca, fellow Brit, meet Bradley Lejeune, fellow Brit packer. Nice timing there. Nice timing there. Well deserved on the drum roll. Look up also Colin Clark, Richard Holiday, Adam Stevenson, even though he's squat, technically counts though, right? So there you go. Ellie Stevenson, 2nd cup of tea, and watch Sarah's latest preptober video. I love her videos. OMG. And I love her office decor right now. Ah! So wish I could have something as nice as that right now. Oh, so inspiring. Paget, please protect your document from animals or just gremlins in general. Hafren was finding out that today was the first day of winter in Iceland. Ooh, yeah, ours is coming quick here. We've had the official solstice and equinox and so on, but like the first snowstorm has yet to hit Maryland, is what I'm hinting at. Some of my students in Michigan got snow this weekend, though. 401 for Carrie. Had to jump in some quick research. Enjoy that rabbit hole. I hope it was not as distracting as it needed or could be. Mo got distracted because you found a bunch more purple pens. Oh, you said magical words. Purple pens, those are magical words around here. In your drawers and had to test them all before your color coding. Whoops. Hey, you got to make sure they work. Polly, hello. Peter from Perth, Western Australia here. I have a final chapter of your current manuscript to write. You're welcome to do it. We have 2 more hours to go, I believe, right? Hour and a half? Something like that. Heather, 2nd sprint this time was legal. I had been putting off. Next sprint, you can get to writing. Glad that you're getting those needed things done. Paget, oh, how'd the concert go? How did the 4 toddies and everything? Take care of it. Oh, man. Okay, take care of yourself. Don't overdo it at the gym. And she knows Hello Kitty. I've already looked, okay? And I have teacher friends who have already told me. What many of you forget is I teach, so both realms like Happy Planner and Erin Condren for reasons. So, because they kind of make teacher-friendly planners. Shannon, it's going to be a glorious day. Awesome! I bet October where you are is gorgeous right now. Honestly. So that's good temperatures, about in the 60s. It's actually going to get in the 70s here after being freezing for a few days. All right. They do also have 2 different Alice in Wonderland plans. Don't tell me this stuff. My energy today is I've not had enough coffee. All of my students will tell you. The silly voices tend to go away after a cup of coffee number 2. They don't get worse. They go away. That means she's awake. All right, everybody. So, fellow Brits saying hello. Well, I'm going to stay out of that because of the books I write in the time period they are. I'm going to stay out of that. Anywho, we're going to get into our 3rd sprint. I love you guys. You know I do. 3rd sprint coming up because we're running a little longer. You won't get your cup of positivity reminder and stuff until the next sprint. But hey, if you know you need a self-care or a soul care break, you need to get up, get more coffee, get food, whatever you need to do, I'm going to go do that too. In 3, 2, ciao, start over. Let's go. All right, everybody. My second cup of coffee is on its way into my system. So before I forget, let me see where we ended up. A little closer to the 5, please. I'll take 620. Close enough for me right now to guesstimate. So, how did everything go? We are officially halfway through the morning already because we have 3 more sprints to go. We'll be done around noon, a little after. That's okay. Well, noon Eastern. So, we have about an hour and a half, depending on how chatty we are, to go. So, Inca, I did go ahead and share all the links I could find to the Brit pack that I mentioned for any of my fellow Brits in chat who want to follow those streamers. Go ahead. They are on the YouTube end. If you're on the Facebook end and you need me to drop the YouTube link so you can go ahead and join, please let me know in chat. Thank you. Yes, Martin, Active Union 1707 unfortunately takes place. Well, my books start in 1665 and end in 1670s. We'll put it that way. I don't exactly know what year, but yeah. Yeah, Active Union hasn't happened yet in my time. That's why I'm like, history lesson, I'll avoid it. Ninja, 2 cups of coffee down, 1 to go. Athena still demands your attention. Rightfully so. Go PETA for sure, Carrie. Go PETA for sure. Inca, how is school going for your kiddo there? I'm switching on over to catch up. Ninja is in Athena's room and sitting on the armrest of the recliner, purring her little heart out. Little stinker has you trained. Hey, I pay the bills. I'm staff. I don't own the house, right? Shannon, chores. Yes, you've got this. Scooped the cat litters for the bosses, opened the blinds downstairs, and brought up some poop. Some pop. Good Lord, your caffeine delivery system since you don't drink coffee. I'm actually going to try for the 3rd time in 3 years and quit drinking caffeinated soda. If I had to choose between the 2, I'd rather my coffee. But this was me. I didn't drink coffee for a long time because it was always readily available at home. What do you expect with my dad being former military? Dogs have masters, cats have staff. Yeah. Part of moving is we hope to eventually have a doggo. I'm naming it Book. Yes, so I can do what Hocus Pocus would demand me to do to say the dog's name if I'm yelling it out the back door because I'm that nerd. Anyway, Shannon always said, you don't own the cats, you're their person. They're like my children, honestly. I say I'm mama in my videos, and it's kind of true. I'm like their human mom. And they're my bratty teenagers. The self-care and household break, well deserved. You had some tea, put your laundry in the washer, and cuddled the kitty. And back to writing in the next sprint. You've got this. Heather, there was 5 minutes left by the time you actually got set up to write. Technology, it is that time of year. The tech gremlins are among us because I think Mars is in retrograde, and when Mercury or Mars go in retrograde, the tech gremlins are apparently bad and whatnot. And we also have a solar eclipse coming, and I know my electronics don't always quite work the way I need to the closer we get to an eclipse. That's just me. We're going to call it your last sprint and back to housework sprint. You've got this, my friends. You've got this. And yes, it did feel very quick. You're quite welcome, Inca. Rita, read some Oracle Moon manifestation cards. I love using them so much. I'll have to go in one of my preptober videos coming out in the next week that I'm in the process of editing this weekend. I actually go over how I paired tarot for writers with Sarah's character generation and plot brainstorming, outlining packet things. So I'll go over all that in another video, though. Carrie, having fun with the scene? I'm glad you are. You and your MC and the handsome sheriff. Ooh, do tell. Martin, right back at you. Whatever faces you're making, silly. Hey, I work with teenagers, so I give what I get sometimes, I guess. You might even get work done this next sprint. You've got this, Angela. I know you do. History beyond 1690. Spoiler alert. Why do you think my fifth book does not go in to the 1680s, dude? I'm writing about immortals right before the witch trials are about to really hardcore kick off, and my immortals use magic. I don't want the two to really overlap in this story. That's a spin-off tale. Yeah, I know. I actually kind of minored in that era because that's the literature that my bachelor's degree specializes in, is post Shakespeare and colonial literature of that time. Because it's good stuff. Diane, holy crap, just learned it. What? Now that's cheaper than what my mother's copays are for her colonoscopy, though. Like, check against your insurance if you have copays or if you have deductibles, especially with the end of the year coming and your deductibles are paid off. Your insurance might not pay anything for that, hun. You see where I'm at? Double check. Depends on, I used to call center work insurance. So call and double check. See if it requires a pre-authorization, and double check the manufacturer's website to see if they will give you a discount. Having a kitten is like having a toddler. Yeah. Yep, and that's why I say I have bratty teenagers, because I don't have a kitten at home. Mama here for your cats. Very much, very much so. We all are very good cat parents here. Guess that won't be happening. I'm sorry. He's doing great. Thanks, Paget. 13 Lunas. You have a dog daughter, and she thinks you're a slave. Uh-oh. Okay, what breed? Now I'm curious. I don't mean to be stereotypical, but you're supposed to be quitting caffeine for Shannon, but you don't. But you want to, but you don't want to. That's my struggle. That's my struggle right there. It's like, I like what Melissa said last week or the week before. Coke and other sodas are like a, quote, chemical shitstorm. Don't demonetize me or hate me, or I'm sorry, I'm quoting someone here. But yeah, it's addicting for a reason. TMI. Oh, hugs, 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 virtual hugs, and we're going to go ahead and get into our next sprint. Write a novel around some of your tarot cards. Penumbra Mine MM Ward, Mama Maggie did so during August. That's part of what inspired me to continue to do it. Oh, no insurance. You and I could talk about that forever, sweetheart. We could. Welcome to America. On that note, let's get a cup of positivity reminder in here. Cup of positivity. Wow, what the ba I swear I'm going to get something pre-made for that and remixed. You only fail when you stop trying. Maybe if I stop trying, that'll get done, right? So let's go ahead and sprint it out, my friends. Sprint it out. You've got this. Fourth sprint ahead. Take care of yourself in the meantime. On the next one, we'll get into our self-care sprint, or I'm sorry, our brain break sprint again for sprint 5, and I'll remind you of all the places to go, but let's get number 4 under our belts. Maybe? There we go. All right, let's get all switched around here, everybody. How did it go? Again, make sure you're saving, please. I'm going to go ahead and get us, wow, pretty close to 5 minutes, and we're going to see how close we can keep to that timer as well, my friends. Let's see how's chat going on. Scrolling back. 13 Luna's saying a Yorkshire Terrier. It's in the profile picture. Okay, I wasn't exactly sure. I don't know breeds that great of dogs, sadly, but a terrier. So definitely understand the wanting to obey their space. They sound like they are a great dog, though. They are gorgeous. Ninja, the most expensive breed of domestic cat is a Shira, currently 125,000. I'm sorry, I'd rather go to a shelter or take care of a stray. That's just me. I have people singing apparently, so yeah, hint taken. Unless you like me doing the random singing stuff, it's up to you all. Hello, JC. I hope everything's going great for you, my friend. It's good to see you. Doing okay, having a lazy Saturday morning. So, hey, you got to do what you got to do to refill that well. It's cold here in the mountains. I'm just trying to stay warm, and I shouldn't be doing math this early on a Saturday. We'll leave it at that. Hello to everyone in chat there. Halfren's also saying, you took this last sprint as a break. We'll be productive in the next one. You got to do what you got to do, my friend. Carrie got dressed, going to have some breakfast. Enjoy breakfast. Melissa, Power Play Press, working on some stuff for our self-care sprint tomorrow. Chair dance time. Hey, certain things that you're planning next year take place. I want my hashtag chair dance shirt, okay? Just saying. Mary got lots of hair dye applied. That's what I'm going to be doing here in the next week or two, fellow redheads. I'm a box dye redhead, so enjoy it. I keep having this weird need to always do it every few weeks. Ugh. Okay, watch party info on Discord. Okay, I will go ahead and check that out ASAP. Yuta used to have a Yorkie when you were a kid. Oh, best puppers ever. I hear they're really good for people like me who don't breathe so great. I have asthma and allergies, but I hear they're hypoallergenic if they're crossbred with certain things. Shannon, so totally meant to go get your notebooks and get to work, but then you spent the last, hey, looking at memes causes a ton of great inspiration. I mean, Golden Girls memes keeps me writing my bromances, apparently. So, Martin, you hate outlining, but you love having outlined. It's one of those hurdles that once you're over it, it feels great. And as someone who used to be a staunch plotter, hey, leave some wiggle room. Leave some wiggle room. Angela ended up helping a kid clean up a spilled coffee. That's sacrilege. I hope everyone's okay and not burned. And you injured, oh no! You injured your foot on the corner of the cabinet. Never a dull moment around here. Okay. Send me your bad jujus. They can come visit me for a bit. Ninja, one of your favorite dog breeds is the Samoyed? Did I say that right? I'll have to look that up. You try not to do math ever. I don't like doing public math because of the dyscalculia, and even with one of these, I will probably do something in the process wrong. So, yeah, I don't like doing public math. 100% hear you. That's why I rely on other things to calculate the percentages of grades for me. Mary, Rose, cherry cordial. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Cherry cordial. Rita, you're working on chapter outlines for your new project. So is this for the nano project? I should eventually get into working on that sometime today. Probably during Tracy's sprints later today. I'll go ahead and get into actually doing the rest of my preptober video things, which would require me to finish my preptober stuff to a degree. So otherwise, my Excel spreadsheet is looking really cool for this Kickstarter, and I'm going, this is actually possible. This is actually possible. Weird. Let's see. Angela, oh no, yes, are you okay for sure? Yes, at the hair dye. Paget, you got up and showered. Yes, kind of feel like this would not happen. So this is huge. Going to the gym. Me? I'm not hosting, but Tracy is. I'll go over the heart breathing schedule and my shout out to Devin here in a little bit. Pause. Inca, paint cleaned up. Yes, working on your NaNoWriMo desktop dashboard next. Some of the things I'm learning how to do organizationally in a virtual way through some of you through the Heart Breathings group. Love you all so much. If you're not joined up, check the pinned comment somewhere there on the Facebook and join us so you can be on the Facebook end like Rita is. Yes, for the Nano. 2 chapters written. Oh, so you're getting ahead. Good. Those words still count in November, in my opinion. Back to rewriting Nexus. Can't seem to work on 2 different books. You got to do what your process allows. And yes, that's the best part of a Saturday morning. 100% for sure. Speaking of Saturday morning and cartoon and things, so this isn't necessarily Saturday morning cartoony. We do normally have another brain break later in the day, and it is sprint number 5. So let me go ahead and switch around and get that ready for you. How many Tim Burton movies have featured Johnny Depp? Wonder about that in 3, 2, 1. Take care of yourself. We got this one and one more to go. All right, everybody, let's get things switched out and our timer backtracked. We'll take the 5:25. We'll take it. The tech gremlins are afoot, my dear lovelies, hearties, and more. Please do make sure you take care of your digital documents and give them a good solid save as we switch into our chat break officially. We have one final sprint ahead of us, okay? What I'll go ahead and do is answer the brain break, go to chat, we'll chat a little bit, wrap it on up because we are going to run a smidgen over. However, if you do need to depart early because we're encroaching on the 3-hour mark, I totally understand, and I, as always, am very thankful for you. Don't forget, we just crossed 300 subs. I have a video about a giveaway. Go check it out, okay? $30 could be yours. Go check that video out. I can drop the link later if you like. So, brain break. I think the answer is 8. Paget got closest with 9. I think there's a 9th one in production. Put it that way. So, Paget to JC, laying in bed Saturdays are the best, and agreed 125%. They sure are. Shannon, feels like all of them. I would say most of them. Most of them. Rita's going to guess all of them, but Rocky Horror Picture Show. That was, oh my goodness, Tim Curry, Sir Tim Curry. Wow. Yes. Which my hubby and I are going to go and see that in dinner theater and actually like do the throwing toast stuff. Anyway, if you know the interactiveness behind that movie, you know how much of a blast it can be in a crowd. JC is saying, I don't know exact number because Tim Burton has said publicly that Depp, yes. Johnny Depp is not, unlike some actors, Johnny Depp adapts well to, like, he adapts to different styles of acting very easily. You have some actors, I'm thinking more like Bill William, I forget his last name, Bill Daniels, who played Mr. Feeney, and who was the voice of the car in Ghost Rider for Kit. He kind of only can play certain roles, right? Versus Johnny Depp, no, not really. That's just a style, no harm. It's just a style, like plotting versus plant sting versus, pant sting. Same thing. Heather, words aren't coming out right now, and you keep thinking of all the things you need to be doing. You're going to work now. Maybe Tracy sprints will help you to be able to concentrate. In the meantime, try some brain dump exercises. I need to do a video on that and mind mapping, but all the videos. Just sit down with a piece of paper and start making lists, basically. See if that helps. The poll is on the YouTube end is ending in the next sprint. Sprint number 6 is coming up. Melissa had to dip out. I will see you later for our meeting to discuss planning our fireside chat for sure. And take care. You were the closest, I do believe, there, Paget. Brain dumps work for Paget as well, and the weirdest stuff does come out, and that's the thing. Just don't hold yourself back. Sometimes you got to get that stuff out of your system. Yuta, you've done it. You finished your first draft. Okay. For everyone, just because I haven't done one in a while, too, today, everybody, let's just go ahead and do some celebrating times and some chair dancing for a moment. You got some work done that sprint as well. Awesome. Love it. So, you know what? That deserves another one. Yep. It was more than 5 for sure. Nope, you're good. Great fun movie to watch, especially shouting out. Yes, very much for Rocky Horror Picture Show here. Little shout out. Side note, if you've not seen The Secret Window, it's like Depp at his best. I think everyone basically said kind of what I imagine happened to Robin Williams when he was let loose in the booth to do the genie the first time for Aladdin. just go crazy. Just let it all out. And I imagine that's what they told Johnny to do for this movie specifically. We all said we thought that he did it for Jack Sparrow. Nope, 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 nope. More so with this one. And he plays, yes, a writer who pretty much does lose their mind. Yes, congratulations to everybody. This has been a very productive morning for all of us, for sure. That's our signal to get going into the sixth sprint. Isabella and Nibbler are both happily snoozing away. So sounds like everyone's getting settled in. And Carrie, as writers do, very much so. On that note, let's go ahead and star that so I know where to start next time. This is our last sprint of the day. We are going to run over. However, you're welcome to join us. If you need to depart, we understand. Either way, take care of yourself. I know you're worth it. And let's get rocking because we can do it. Alrighty, everybody, that was indeed our last sprint. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a wrap up reflection. Take any notes for future you of where current you is. Future you will thank you later, especially if you're taking a break between now and when Tracy, the revised writer, goes live in a couple of hours. So in the meantime, stretch if you're going into another sprint stream right after mine, okay? Now is normally time when I do go over who is sprinting next for the heart breathings. So let me go ahead and get everything to switch around for the share screen, for the tab, for that, and actually add it to the stream. So I did go ahead and put the link in the YouTube end for this, and I'm going to get it to load to where I can actually see it too. Agenda mode is what I want to do, and I also want to scroll in. So today is Saturday, October the 22nd. We are here. We're going to go down to Tracy. This is all in Eastern time, by the way, my friends. She's the revised writer over on YouTube. You can go ahead and follow this to get to her channel if you wish. Then, of course, Melissa, Power Play Press is going to be on at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Same time slot I am, basically, but tomorrow. Tracy, then again, has her plan with me over on her channel for the revised writer on YouTube at 3 p.m. and then a break, and then 5 p.m. tomorrow for those writing sprints with Lisa Little Forest Homes on YouTube doing the wrap up and things for the Night Owls late night that she does now on Sundays. Monday morning, we have Angela, Angela Hester Books on YouTube at 9 a.m. And then 8 p.m., Lisa has her Monday night earlier Night Owl sprints. And I think this is the one that goes longer. One of them is longer, or they're both longer. And the rest of the week is in there. A little heads up for me, I am going to go ahead and scroll ahead to warn you. Notice next Saturday, I'm not sprinting next Saturday morning, so you guys won't see me on Saturday morning for 2 weeks, okay? Next week is my angel's 1-year birthday, quote unquote, and the hubby and I are going to go celebrate together and be family together. So I'm taking next Saturday off for that. I think I'm going to need it. On the other hand, this coming Friday night, October 28th, that is our last time at that 5 o'clock time slot, okay? On the 4th of November, we're dialing it back a couple hours, okay? So to my friends who are in Europe, I'm sorry if that's too late. This ended up being a better time for me with some constraints to my work schedule and better overall, because that way I'm not starting right as Sarah's finishing up her coffee chats on her Sarah Cannon YouTube versus Heart Breathings things, okay? And I attend those coffee chats and love them, and have almost started us late a couple of times because of sitting in that chat myself. So, on the other hand, my dears, I got to give a shout out. Goonies never say die. Goonies never say die. To anyone who wants to support Devin, you know your channels and your outlets. You're going to have to do it more than once. We're going to have to reshare. We're going to have to rewatch the videos. We're going to have to share the videos of things that have already been made. Take your pick. If you struggled this week because you work from home and didn't have those lists to fill in between the heart breathing stuff like I did this week, please support Devin. Not required. I'm just saying, if you choose to support, you know your options. Also, I want to go ahead and give a shout out. I should have been doing this to Adrian over at Books by Adrian for helping me make some things around the channel. Let's go to chat for the last time, okay? And wrap it up. I know some people have probably depart, but thank you for allowing me to take care of those housekeeping things, as writers do. And we're in there in chat trying to convince Martin to go ahead and watch a really good Johnny Depp movie. I hope you do enjoy it when you watch it. And of course, I did reshare the links to the heart breathings there on the YouTube ends as well. Carrie had to run. Paget as well had to step out. Half run. The only problem having word read out loud to me is it takes a long time. Did you know you can change the speed on that? It's not, don't update your word to do so. If you can stand it here, be faster. can, others can't. I understand. 120 is a couple hours, and I apologize. My lag is starting to get really bad for us now on my end, at least. Shannon got 400 words of really bad lag on my end. I apologize. So, Jenna, 400 words of scenes, lots well done. I love you talking lots for different reasons as a teacher. Rita was a kidding. Well, who was a kidding, no outlining, but organizing all your notes on notes for this project. Well done. No Saturday sprints. We riot. Hey, you can go ahead and riot all you want. I think I need to go and be my family. Ninja, the book that you're currently working on. Wow, that's a nice word count. 12,440 total. Take care of yourself for sure. You are quite welcome. Huge hugs. You are quite welcome, my friends. And just above all, thank you for all being here. I couldn't do what I do without you. And take care of yourself. You know you're worth it.